Hello, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hi. Hi, Dragon. Bo, rar. Hi, Reckless. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Ali. Hi. Hi, Silent. Good evening. Oh my. Oh my. Lag. Thank you for the head pats and the other pats. And obviously also the hydration to keep me alive. Maybe I was a little unhealthy today and forgot about the drinking part slightly. Well, I drink a glass of water. That's fine, I guess. So far. A glass of water and a sip of water. That's fine, right? Ah! That's fine. It could be worse. Imagine I didn't drink a glass of water earlier. You need to drink more. Yes, I figured it out. I have a headache. And I deserved it. I hope you didn't forget the food part. I did not. I ate a frozen pizza today. I mean, it wasn't frozen at that point anymore. If this helps. But I ate something. Don't worry, what do you think of me? I mean, it is a start. You do not need to drink as much as I do, where I drink around 2 liters in 8 hours of work. Well, when I was at work, like in the office, I was drinking way more than I do now, because I could, like, you know, distract myself from work a little better with drinking, or stand up and refill my bottle. So I was drinking the whole day. Damn, that sounds like an issue, but it was only water. I swear! At least something, I guess. Yes, I ate, so I'm not starving. I'm not holy, silent. You're a speedrunner today, huh? That's probably the reason why you were born. Good job. How is everyone doing? Chat, it's... What day is it? It's Thursday! Hell yeah! It's Thursday, so you almost survived the week. Only like one day, only tomorrow, Friday, a little bit of surviving skills and a little bit of determination, and you're able to enjoy the weekend. Yippee! I mean, in summer I drink way more than that. But sadly, I get really easy headaches if not. Same here. I'm getting headaches so easy, so fast. It is midnight in my country now. I can't open my volume or my mom will come in and cook me. Damn, that's some good soup, I see. Viewer soup. Hi, Stocky. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome. The fact that there's a join message is actually cheeky. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, you mean that I see when you join? Yeah, like TikTok live studio is absolutely nothing for lurkers. They get so... How about not cooking your viewers? I'm not cooking them. Their mom is cooking them. some mommy prepared food. Actually. Hello watching, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Shadow. Hello. You can lurk a few minutes without an account. Well, that might work, but if you have an account and you join the live stream, there's literally just like, hey, this user joined and is here now. Do you, I don't know, King, like dragons from League of Legends? Sure, they give nice buffs. How's your day so far? My day is going fine. Thank you, Shadow. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? How has your day been? Anything special? Only work? Anything special at work? So nice, finally. I have a weekend. It was a shit week, not gonna lie. Tell me about it, Kevin. What happened besides to your door lock situationship? Mentioning League, my favorite is the Veigar. I used to play. Veigar was one of the first champs I tried playing, and I'm actually pretty good with Veigar, so I love playing him in Aram or something like that. And normals, I'm only support main, so no Veigar for me. Damn, yesterday was some crazy work. I had some things I wanted to do yesterday, like working on some stuff in YouTube Studio, working on some other stuff for my streams, looking up stuff. I did nothing of all my planned things. I literally, the only thing I did was sitting in Unity the whole day. I was stuck in Unity hell so bad. I started off pretty chill, like at 12 or 1 p.m, something around that, and started working on my stuff. Then I was working on a 3D model for another VTuber to help them out a little bit, because they're not as experienced as I am in Unity. And then I went back to my model because I had issues. Then she checked the model and there was an issue on the other model. And I was working the whole day, the whole evening in Unity. And I was so tired at like 1 a.m, like 1 in the morning, roundabout. I was like, okay, I'm so sleepy. We go to sleep now. I go to sleep. Yes, silly me can't sleep. Is looking at the phone and there's like a message like, hey, I have another model. You can maybe help. And I was like, sure. And then I went back to Unity, and in the end I went to bed at 6 in the morning. I'm so dead, chat. Kill me. Hi Asner, hi Eddie, how are you doing? Welcome. Silly shark happens, yes. I mean, the Unity grind, and I hate it. Thank you, Len. How are you doing? Welcome. Well, some really heavy personal financial situations was Monday as well. Still haunts me. Today I was like 2 hours at a meeting after lunch break and feared I would need to do overtime again. Sounds but like you gladly don't have to do it. Hi broski, how are you doing? Hi Anime Ita, hi. How are you? You know Italian words? No, I'm not speaking Italian. Huh? Hey, do you know what you could do in the evenings? I don't know. Tell me and lie to me, silent. Spit your fancy words. Sleep. No. I don't want to sleep. It's evil. I swear. Hi Valentina, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. You got some lore. Actually, I have no real lore. I mean, I can tell you some, like, a silly thing about me. I'm a shark VTuber and I'm actually allergic to salt water. This is probably the most lore thing I have. Oh, and I get randomly tagged in Discord servers without much context when I woke up. Funny stuff. Huh? Tell me about it. What was it? Good evening. Hi, Glitchy DVT. How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, sleep is good. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. Said the shark girl who always talks about how sleepy she is. Actually, I'm pretty eepy, but not eepy enough to sleep. This is another topic. Huh? You know about it. You tagged me. I tagged you? I mean, sure did I, but, what? Why would I tag you? And then what? Yes, we don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak, child. What would I tag you in tonight? Seems to be fake news. Yes, at like 4 a.m. I was kind of confused when I woke up, looked at my notification and see my name there. Not this night, a few nights earlier. I tagged you in the middle of the night. What was it about? I cannot remember. I can't remember the situation. Hello, what's your favorite type of shark? That's really hard to tell. Probably it's the black and the white tip reef shark. They're small and cute. Do you know what the post was about? I can't remember. I can't remember tagging you. You have an interesting model. Thank you. This is just my chibi model. I have like a normal model. In your just chatting channel, there was someone asking for a mod admin. Oh, yes. I mean, you're like a mod. You I can't tag you. Evil shark tagging my mods in the middle of the night. Good evening. Hi. Hi, nonsense. How are you doing? Welcome. And then you messaged me at 5:40 when I got up and accused me of needing to go to sleep and stop gaming. Whoopsie. What a difference. Sure thing, right? Hi, Snowman. How are you doing? Welcome. You get better at Plants vs Zombies. Hell yeah, you see, I am literally a pro gamer. I should start planting and zombies like for my living. That would be kind of peak, right? Pro gamer, yes, hell yeah. Pro gamer in bugging games. Duh. I mean, that's still a quality. You can't take that from me. Hi, Carrot. Hi. How are you doing today? Welcome. One is derpish and no offense, and one is proper. Yeah, this is what like my normal model, and the other one is just like a chibi, like a gremlin model, just to be a silly goober on the internet. Why is my chair making weird noises? Evo. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing fine, thank you. Just chilling. A little tiny headache, but I deserved it. I forgot to drink today. Prefers boys love or girls love? Wait. I'll answer your question with switching back to my model. Here you go. This is your answer. Last song before break. What? No. Hi Kitsu, how are you doing? Welcome. Now a chaotic fried rice. What a name. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. How are you doing? That's not normal chair noises. It's not. I thought this is what chairs sound like all the time. They're like born and they like come out of the mother chair and be like, isn't this how chair lore works? Chat, is this not a thing? What the hell is wrong with me? Yahoo, Chibi Shark. Yes, Chibi Shark is back. Hi Adrian, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, right? Thank you. I'm just chilling. Why is TikTok actually brighter? What do you mean it's brighter? That's worse than my chair. I stopped asking that. What do you mean? I'm doing fine, Adrian. Thank you. Hi, Shiro. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the nice comment on my TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok like checking comments and stuff for a while. The last comment was actually really sweet. I've been doing good. Thank you, Shiro. I'm doing fine. Turn back right now. No. As long as the chair doesn't collapse. Okay, chair. Take a deep breath. Don't collapse. We'll be fine. I know life can be stressful. I'm sitting on you. This must be pretty frightening. But don't collapse. We're fine. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too fast. Maybe you're collapsing because of my breathing exercises. We will both die, chat. We will both die, chair. What is that? Yeah. There's some headpads for having to deal with us. Hell yeah. I hope I deserved it. Oh my. They're pregnant. I don't know how to get a chair pregnant, to be honest. This must be one of the hardest challenges ever. Sure, DVT, if you like the content, feel free to follow. You don't have to. It's all up to you. Did you take your meds? Actually, I took them 4 hours too late, but I took them, so I got my meds. Don't worry about me. No, I wanted to delete my message. I'm so lost. And the right amount? Hell yeah! It was only one small, tiny skittle. One skittle! So many Discord pings again. What do you mean? Should I ping you again? You wanna like get pinged by me? Hey, you're a local circle. You're an interesting content creator. You wanna maybe tell me more about it? What makes me interesting? And is the interesting Tile, more on the positive or more on the weird and negative side? How do I have to feel about being an interesting content creator after what just happened? You're not local at all, at least not for me. That sounds like you problem. I am really local, like. Look at your screen. Am I there or not, huh? I'm local to all of your streams. Okay, actually I'm not. I'm being streamed, but that's another thing. Shh. Positive, hell yeah. Hi also, how are you doing? Welcome. That is not local. That is remote. Shut up. Hi Dip. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome in. Chat, I can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow will be a VR stream again. After a while. I think I haven't streamed in VR last week. But this week, we're back to VR with some new stuff, and I can show you stuff. If everything works, maybe everything is fucked up like yesterday, and I'm going to cry. But probably everything works because I'm not washed. You stream VR? Hell yeah! I stream VR sometimes, like usually once a week, but there's some weeks where I skip my VR stream and do something else. But this week, a VR stream with a new model, with new features, just like a new VR experience for all of you and me. For the stream at least, I was trying out my stuff yesterday, obviously. VR chat. Hi Chubidan, how are you doing? Welcome. What day? I will be streaming VR tomorrow, Friday. But I'm not sure if you can see it on TikTok actually, because I had issues with my TikTok chat all the time. That's why I started streaming VR chat only to Twitch, because I had no chat. Hi lol, how are you doing? Welcome. My day was fine. Thank you too. How are you? Nothing interesting tomorrow then, so I can do something else tomorrow. I'm killing you with hammers. Silent, when have you been on VR chat the last time, huh? You have fancy gloves and you're not using VR. Am I right? You don't know? And yeah, I see. I called him out, chat. Hi Alessio, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. I will say it now, but there could be a possibility that I will not make it to stream start. We'll try, but cannot guarantee. That's fine, don't worry. I'm doing fine, Alessio, thank you. What is your opinion on motorsport? It's so peak. I like fast or nice track cars. I drive a drift car myself, like in private, and I have motorcycles and I love to ride bikes. I'm gonna play some Apex Legends. Maybe I see you again. Sure, see you later, and Enjoy. I hope you have some good rounds. When I'm in VR, I currently only play Beat Saber and I prefer playing that with a controller. And that's some crazy work. No, it kind of makes sense of like something to grab on, like you would actually grab a sword. It makes sense. I'm gonna play some rank. I hope you climb and don't drop your rank again. Hi Cold, hi Maddie, how are you doing? Welcome. I drive a GT86 Toyota 2012. Well, I do, because I don't want to miss streams. Well, if you say you just missed the beginning, you don't miss the whole stream, you just miss like a little tiny bitty bit of the stream pie. Okay, I wanted to say like a piece of pie, but stream pie is definitely not what I was looking for, and this sounds way too weird. Let's just pretend like this never happened. What? I want to hear my shark badly, but if I turn on the volume, I will be cooked. Well, maybe my shark girl aura that is like kind of correct in Apex Legends. Maybe my voice will help you and frighten the enemies. Interesting. Yes, I love this car. But would still miss parts? Yeah, maybe a few minutes. It could definitely be worse, don't worry. You try to look close, but it's weird. Yeah, sure it is. I mean, it must feel weird not holding on to it. Oh my, is it? Is this the EP time chat? Is it the EPs? It will be such a hell to find a parking spot tomorrow with the trailer. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. It was your trailer ride. Like actually, where do you park with a fucking trailer? How do you do that? Hi user, hi Scarlett, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. What was the activity? If I'm tired, yes, I am. I am tired. I went to bed a little late. I still have so many VR games I need to finish. Maybe this weekend or something. What have you started to play and... Or what do you want to play? I don't really have much unplayed VR titles. Just in my wish list I have like a Rick and Morty game I've seen once. Then a game called Suicide Guy. Don't ask questions. It just seemed to be fun. Those are the two only VR games I have in mind that I want to play. Hi Kila, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I can pick up the trailer between 16 and 17:30, but depending on how parking looks, I would need to drive like half an hour to put it in the garage of my father. That sounds annoying. I hope everything goes well and as convenient and comfy as possible. But I'm doing fine, thank you, Kila. Hi, Existing. Existing is good. Hello, interesting name. How are you? Yips. Hi, Alar. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. I started the Half-Life game, the Alien game. I expect you to die. Wait, you mean alien isolation in the VR? Is this what you tried to tell me? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you. And Half-Life. I've never played Half-Life in my life. Not a desktop version, not a VR, nothing. I've never played something related to Half-Life in my life. Oh, a lesbian. That's so cool. Wait. How come you think I'm a lesbian, huh? Where was there a sign? Was there something that made you think that? Should I be a little bit more subtle about it? I really Sorry, me just being silly. Yeah, Alien Rogue sometimes or so. Huh? Oh my. Yeah, I hope that as well. Last 2 times I needed to park a trailer overnight, I had luck and a nice and huge empty like dribble spot right in front of the door. Now that's so peak, that's really nice. You like my sweater? Thank you. I think you're really cool. Thank you, appreciate it existing. That's so nice. When I got your alert that you started streaming, I was just doing training, but stopped because it's busy as fuck. What is bogging? What is bogging? Bogging. What is that? I've never heard of it. Hi Hannah, hi Muffin Time. How are you doing? Welcome. I noticed just now I did start a few sentences with yeah. Need to bring some different words for the beginning. Yeah, you can do like no or sorry. Hi Nose, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi, almost missed your stream today. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm joking. By the way, the video you tagged me in with the Minecraft forest thingy, I think that's some kind of mod, I guess. Oh, beginning. I'm washed. I could have get that myself. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm doing fine, no, thank you. Not especially that one, no DVT. Hi Alex, how are you doing? Hello Frog, how are you doing? What do you mean frog? I'm not a frog. I'm not a frog. I mean, Alex, I'm doing alright, thank you. But we need to have a chat, my you know, little fanboy. First of all, I wanted to show you something yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. I wanted to show you something, and you silly creature are fucking questy instead of normal Steam VR as usual. I'm so disappointed in you. And the other thing I have to call out. Since when are you a shark in VR chat, huh? What happened to you? It was yesterday. I see. Hi Mira, how are you doing? Welcome. You're right, I deserve a punishment. I'm a bad Sarky. Oh my. That's not what I meant. Damn, what happened? Good question. Oh my. I've met Alex, or like how he is called in chat here, ODST092. I met him in VR chat yesterday and wanted to show him something. Well, a special person has Navi, and she found the male one, so we're matching now. Damn, so Alex is just matching with a shark. Oh my. Thank you, Lonky, for the lurk support. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing fine. I don't know, Muffin. I know nothing about that. Hell yeah, you can get some pop sounds. Do you listen to Ironmouth Funk? I've never listened to Ironmouth Funk, no. But Ironmouth takes part in some good songs, or makes some good songs herself. Why are you talking like that? Holy, what am I supposed to do? Tell me. How should I speak then? You just found them on Google and now you're in love? Damn, I mean, that sounds really nice. Hi Kitty, Omi, how are you doing? Welcome. I heard of I never did, no. Trying new snacks, any suggestions? Well, I don't know what's new for you, but if you're able to lay hands on Swiss chocolate, you might find a gem. I'm doing fine, thank you, Kitty. Appreciate it. How? Hi, Javier. Javier? Hi, how are you? Hello, long stream title stream. This is a long stream title stream, and I'm actually streaming with a long title. In my long title stream is actually long titled. If you couldn't guess so far. Hi, Valley. How are you doing? Welcome. Have fun wiggling around. Hi, Chulto. How are you doing? Welcome. This chocolate, you heard it's good. It's really good. It's well, the only bad thing about Swiss chocolate is that once you tasted it, once you got used to Swiss chocolate, you're having really bad issues eating other chocolate. Like, if I go to Germany and try like Milka or any other kind of German chocolate, or chocolate from wherever, somewhere out of the world, every piece of chocolate I try just tastes bad if you're used to Swiss chocolate. Hi Nitu, hi Jinx, hi Charlie, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. The shirt, I love girl kissing. Well, me, huh? Let me rise, you this. I love man kissing. Oh my, this fits pretty well. You can have the guys in chat, don't worry. Milka's not that bad. I don't know. I think Milka's kinda disgusting. Probably, I'm one of the biggest Milka haters. I think it tastes so bad. What I never had, I can never miss. Kevin, when is your birthday? Asking for a friend. Thank you, Nito. I appreciate it. That's really nice of you. Always the Swiss. They think their chocolate is something better. Okay, it's very good, but never mind. In December? Oh, fuck December. Wait, who has fucking birthday in December? That sucks so bad. Skill issue. Your birthday date is so mid. I like December. Fridge, maybe you deserved it. We will see. it's all snowy and I can't stay inside. I can also stay inside, like, being normally here. Oh, and you have a fridge if you haven't realized. I have a fridge. I have an apple. Ah, apple. Fuck! Not again! Why is this happening to me? Fuck me! Ah. Both of us turkey. I know. I was just joking. I have my birthday is also in December. I'm just being silly. That the one evil word was not in the lyrics. Try again. I have a hammer. And I'm using this hammer. I'm killing everyone with hammers. If they're like evil. What about those small biscuit roulade from Milka? I don't know. I've never had those. I'm really only speaking about the Milka chocolate. The chocolate bars are like the normal chocolate thingies they have, and the brownies. I tried brownies and they were hella disgusting. Blech. Can't eat them. Unedible. They must be poisonous, venomous, whatever, toxic. Me never evil, sure silence, sure. You would never be right. Silly silent. What's the best biscuit known to humankind? I don't know. I don't know too much about biscuits. Sad, do you have like favorite biscuits? Chocolate buns are nice, but wait, is it me, or did they change something for the chocolate buns? I feel like they tasted so much different when I was a child, and when I got like some new chocolate buns, probably, when was it? Maybe 4 years ago or 3 years, I can't remember. Just like a few years ago, I was like, they're fine, but they somehow they taste nothing like they used to. Hi Coco, how are you doing? Welcome. Ferrero changed the recipe. They changed it. Alright, so I'm not delusional. I'm not the issue in this relationship. So they really changed it and made them taste different. So I just really enjoy the old ones. The newer ones are okay. I haven't had them in a while. Probably they're good, but they're not as good as the old ones. For the chocolate itself, interesting. They always need to ruin everything good. For real! Oh damn. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Existing. Thank you, Luca. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. I feel like TikTok didn't show me the gifts and they all popped in at the same time. If I missed someone's gift, I'm sorry. Hi, Perrybot. I can also purr. I need to breathe. Oh my. When people may drink sweets they liked as a child seem to taste too sweet compared to their memories. Well, that's also fair. That by purring happens. Can you teach me the purring? I don't know how I'm supposed to teach you purring. Is your avatar custom or public? It looks great. There's like a version you can buy for, what was it? I think $30. You can buy a blank model of this one, and I just customized it the way myself in Photoshop and in YouTube Studio itself. Yo, though I haven't thought of it while making my nickname, thanks. Oh, wait a second. What is your nickname about if it's not about purring? Huh? How did you come up with that name then? Now I kinda wanna have some nice snacks. Replace the P with an F. Ferrybot! I see. Ferrybot instead of Perrybot. That's a cute name. That's a cute name idea. I like that. but I also like the purry, you know, like because of purr. ASMR stream when, huh? Living a double life, thank you. I like purring too now. Hell yeah, this is what it should be. I'm not a furry, she says. I'm not a furry, I was just reading a message, you creature. Hot dogs are technically sandwich. Well, no, actually, Skeleton has kind of a point. They're just like some sideways. They're like some sideways sandwiches. It says, are you onto something with that? Why do people like people like to purr? I don't know. Why not? Why do people enjoy listening to purring? Tell me. Well, I'm not really a furry. I mean, sure, I have furry ears, like the cat ears, but I have like a shark tail. So the tail is not furry. It's like shark is. One of the world's biggest mysteries, and we're about to solve it. True. Hell yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Yes, no shit. I'm Shark. Also streaming on Twitch. Yes, I am. Twitch is my main platform. Feel free to step over. Small. I'm not small. You can't just spit some random false allegation in the room. I'm not small. Only my chibi version is a little compromised to be like a silly goober. Or a little gremlin. Food! Hi Mira, welcome back. Well. This is how the table turns, right? Damn, I looked away for a second. A second is enough for me to get a little bigger. A little different. Target detected, missing myself, and launch. Sans, hi Sans, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Tristan, hi Ernest, welcome. How are you doing today? You like this look? Thank you, normal guy. How are you doing, by the way? This is like my basic model that I have. And for a few weeks now, I have a chibi model just in addition because it's like silly and fun and existing. Welcome. Hi, Curry. How are you doing? Oh, wait. It's you. Missing completed. Welcome to Twitch. You made it. Good job. What are you doing today? Well, I'm breathing. Same here. I was breathing today, but on the other hand, I forgot to breathe a little when I was purring for a little too long. And when I'm yapping, sometimes I'm running out of breath sometimes because I'm yapping in like way too fast speeds. Besides that, I did also breathe today. I'm not too original with my nicknames. It's alright, don't worry about that. I noticed a shark on your shoulder. Yes, we have a little shark here on my shoulder. His name is Chompy. But you could use to be a dolphin with just a tail. I'm killing you. No, I'm not a dolphin and I will never be a dolphin. What I heard, you are still small. I'm not small. I am around about 168, something around that. Zombie, how many calories do you think zombie has? I don't know, but you're not supposed to eat zombie. Dolphin fact, that color pattern of many dolphin species provide camouflage from predators and prey. They just fuck-ass creatures, I swear. Pet your hat, appreciate the hat pets. If you're like really fans, you can come over to Twitch and hat pet me like actually on Twitch because I have redeems for it. Let me go back to Chibi. I wanna be silly. I wanna be silly. I want to be ninja. Bah! Bah! Rah! I wonder how Jumpy tastes. Probably something like this gummy sharks you'll find in your sweet store. If you had that funny side eye, then you might be a shark. I can't get my A. My A! My eye that far to the side. Hi Bacon, hi Tira, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Switzless, yo, how are you? Here, what? My eye! I can't get my eye so far to the side to like give you the crazy side eye like a blue or thresher shark. Heading off for now, see you some other time. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye, thank you for checking in. Why can't we redeem the model anymore? Yes, I broke it, so I can toggle it with my keyboard, but my toggle redeem is kind of broken. I kind of fuck it up. Is this VR? This is not VR, but tomorrow I will be streaming in VR with a new model. Are you European by any chance? I am, yes. Of course you broke it. I'm able to break everything, so it shouldn't be too special to you. Everyone being here for a while and knowing me, it's like, they know I break everything. You have something to broke. First pen, now models. I break everything. Oh, by the way, while working on my VR chat avatars, yesterday, I once completely fucked up one of my main models, and I had to redo a lot. Like a lot. What have you broken anyways? I break a lot of things. Yesterday I broke my 3D model. Today or like last time working on this one, I broke this model. Ha! I am 3 centimeters bigger than you, so you're small. And second, who the fuck wants a psychopath in this of the sea? A dolphin? Thank you, Mira. You got it. Can you tell Nero about it? He seems to enjoy dolphins more than me, the shark. He's always threatening me that if I do something he doesn't like, that he's looking out for a dolphin Vtuber and just leave me back. And why don't you repair then? I did! If you don't have enough work, you make some. Sure, I'm really good at making work for myself. I'm never bored. There's no boring days in my life. No boring lives in my days. Yours seems EP. I'm hella EP. How are you so good at breaking stuff? I don't know, I'm talented. I know, he has a dolphin plushie, he's crazy. For real, he is! Ah, I know, I told him he should get himself a shark plushie. But no, he has a dolphin. He hates me. If you fixed it, why can't we use it? Huh? We can use it. Tomorrow it works again. I just noticed there is a new mode. Now we can bonk Yuri when she gets freaky. Oh, wait, freaky Yuri? Never heard of that. When shall we have a situation with a freaky Yuri? I am the most nice, pure, and innocent shark girl you've ever seen, right? Why are you EP? You can't sleep until you're full energy. I went to bed at 6 in the morning. And I'm EP. Well, I've seen that's true. Hell yeah. A lie! The lies of the Jedi! But I'm not a Jedi, so I'm not lying. Hello, are you short? No, I am big, strong, and independent. Wait, no, unindependent. Wait. Huh? I forgot which one is which! I'm so lost! Rah! I meant the redeems. Oh, that's what you mean. T. I didn't fix that so far. Unindependent. I'm only 5 feet. Chad, I don't know how to measure in fetishes. I need to know how to. I only know like normal measurements. But hey, I don't get time outed for calling dolphins psychos, so he agrees with us. Or he's not here. Let's just go with he agrees to us or with us. This is alright. Hi Kev, how are you? Welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful day so far. 5 feet is short. Is 5 feet short? You should be around 5'5", shark fins. Damn, you see, chat, I am big. Rah! Alright, Evo, good luck. Do I need to spoil your little imagination? Sure, show me. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Ryan, for the roses. I appreciate it. Huh? Break, not spoil. Oh, I thought you want to spoil me. Sure, what do you want to break my imagination with, huh? This is goodbye until tomorrow. Sure, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Nar is currently not here. Well, if he's not here, there's nothing he can say against it. So you're not breaking my imagination. I just don't care, and we say he's here and approves that sharks are better than dolphins. Hi Monkey, how are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you, Devin, for the other roses. I appreciate it. Then I'm getting closer and closer to first place. Oh my. And Kevin is also trying to climb the ladder of the active years. Or like, of the watch time at least. 5.5 is a 167. I recall your height correctly. Well, in my passport, it is stated, that I'm 166. And one of my doctor's appointment, the doctor told me I'm 168. So, well, I think 167 is a decent guess then. Thank you, Olivia. How are you doing today? Welcome. That's not small. That's like average. That's average sized. I'm good. Oh, nice to hear, Olivia. I'm doing fine, thank you. Just a little tiny headache today. But it's completely on me. I deserved it. I forgot to drink. Small? No. I'm not small. I am big and strong. Rawr! Everyone calling me small, even though I'm average. Chad, if you are average sized, you don't wanna get called small, or huh, I couldn't even seen it, or you don't wanna hear I couldn't even feel something. You don't wanna hear that. If you're average sized, it's average size. Hello, why is Kevin, Mira, and Finny talking about me if I'm not here? We're talking about that you like sharks so much. Oh yeah, and this. Tee. But you are small. Kitty Tiger? How big are you? I feel like you're not much bigger than I am. You must be around my height. You're also average sized. Don't worry, Yuri. They all mock your height cause they have to compensate something. Hell yeah. I'm above average. Evo! Cozy Kitty Tiger, when meeting up in VR chat and getting to our actual VR chat avatar height, huh? I can jump pretty high. Maybe I make it up like that. Huh? Evo, what about sharks, huh? Sark? I can't scroll up, but I can use the mod powers and check Mirror's messages. 1 second. You should not. Oh my. In VR chat, I make myself smaller to not get a stiff neck. Holy, what are you? 2 meters? Are you like a giant so you can like look down at Draken and call him a good kitty? My plush is no psychopath, and what I do agree, huh? I don't know what we were talking about, I can't remember. But if you jump, Yuri, think about your roof beams. Ah, damn it, I'll hit my head. Fuck! I love your avatar. Thank you so much, Monkey. How are you doing today? Hey, Pepjun, how are you? That's only my chibi avatar. I also have like the normal model. I can like swap around with them. Tea. What do you mean? I'm still above average, even if it's 3 centimeters, but that's above average. Kitty Tiger, I. Sure. Wait, what is average size? Chad, I was like talking about average size. I don't even know the average size if I'm honest. Hi Sonia, how are you doing? Welcome. Wait, 165. We're the same size, you silly tiger. We're actually the same size. How can you call me small? What the hell? Yes, my doctor told me I'm 168 and my passport says I'm 166, so I'm around about 167, 168. Average for women, obviously. I mean, the kitty tiger is also a woman. And the first message I read in my TikTok chat is fucking 6'7". I'm killing myself. Do you like cheese? Cheese is kind of peak, yes. Add cheese to your food and it will just be like, I don't know, 10 times better. I am taller than you, in theory. How can you be bigger than me, in theory? What you mean in theory, huh? How do you become a VTuber? Step 1. Hate yourself. Step number 2. I don't know, just start VTubing, I don't know. Hi Sebo. Hi Sekrom. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the lurk support, I appreciate it. When was the last time you didn't measure yourself? I mean, I never measure myself, but my doctor, when I was at the hospital like 2 months ago, I guess, or 3 months, maybe about 3 months ago, they measured my height and my weight and everything for the proper medications. I hate myself enough already. Can I instead hate someone else? You should not hate me, but you can like hate the dolphin. Hate the dolphins. I swear. Do it. I do not know my height actually. I was only told what is written on my ID. I see, I see. Kitty tiger needs to be careful here in the ocean. The shark has no advantage to the kitty tiger. Maybe yes. Hi Vendetta, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Jack Sparrow, how's your jar of dirt doing, huh? Hi JP7, how are you? Welcome. Northern Europe, the average size is between 166 and 170, and I am exactly in that average size. Or like average height. Hate the dolphins? Okay, I'm out. No. I told you, Chad, he doesn't like me. He only likes dolphins. You know, I have a tiger shark for him. Yes, and that's so peak. No deep tones. We're not doing that here again. Free me. Hi Franz. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome. Sure, you hate me so much. You've already spent 1 month, 15 days watching my streams just because you hate me so much. You're my biggest hate watcher. In Germany, we say dolphins are gay sharks. They're gay sharks. No. Let's not associate dolphins with sharks. They're psychopaths. They're junkies. And they're just not as cool as sharks. Sharks are just based. Like, have you seen them? You see a shark in the ocean, you look at me, you look at their tail, you look at their whole appearance, and you're just like, oh damn, this fucking fish is so based. And then you see a dolphin and you're just like, holy shit, this bitch is high as hell. He just slurped some puffer fish and now I don't know, he's a psychopath. But you're a gay shark. Shut up! I'm not a dolphin. Go to bed. Waterway. Why should I go to bed yet? It's like it's no EP time so far. How can someone hate dolphins so much? We've watched the videos about dolphins. They are crazy, I swear. I just hate dolphin. Send and Google autocomplete. Since even Google have heard it. Damn. No. Hi Sabito, how are you doing? Welcome. Go to bed or I'm gonna put you on a shelf. No air jail. How old should you be to be a VTuber? I don't know, be 18, be an adult. I don't care. Yes, Chef Sharky, fight for me. I just watch you to watch you grow and then see you fall. Oh my. Actually, some crazy words. Wanna learn more about Yuri again? No. This is not how it works. Hi Mini Pekka, how are you doing? Sharks can go long periods without eating, with some species able to survive months without food. Their slow metabolism helps them conserve energy between meals. Yeah, that's a really interesting shark fact, for real, yes. No! Why would you do that? Hi, Anger Powered. How are you doing? Welcome. Evil Nero. Yes, here we go. Tell him. Elf on the shelf, Yurifin on the shelf, shark on the shelf. I don't speak Spanish, no mini Pekka, only English. Hey, why did you flip me? Who did that? Kevin! Why would you flip me? I don't deserve to be flipped. No! Flip me back! You should unflip me. Bye, Sabido. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Please, you should unflip me. I deserve being unflipped. I don't want to be flipped. Yippee! Here you go. Thank you. Ah, he doesn't hate me as much as I thought. No! Evil. Hi, Pancake VR. How are you doing? Welcome. You're in Chile? Interesting. I'm not. I'm in Europe. Hi again. Welcome back, Sans. What are you doing, you irresponsible knight? You should protect the short knight. Evil! Evil! The short knight? The short queen. I'm not the short queen. I'm actually big. Look at me. Rah! Sure, egoist, why not? Thank you, Mira. Good bean. I tried. I'm not up to unflip you again. Someone else was kind enough to be, like, you know, flipping me over. No, why would you do that, Mira? 'Cause Mira is nice to me. Grow from 1 to 2 millimeters. Damn, I'm not talking about your size. I'm talking about my model. How are you doing, Shadow? Before I insulted you, hi, welcome. She was harmless for once. I'm not that short. Maybe you're not. Maybe you are. You're as cute, and if all the mods are evil, we girls have to stick together. Hell yeah! You got it, girly pop. This is how it works. Hi, Kaisa. Hi. How are you doing? Hi, Green. Welcome. Until the betrayal comes. No betrayal. We're loyal. Who is evil? Do the mods need to take action? Ayo! Bye, monkey. Bye. Hi, Coco. How are you doing? Welcome. I don't know, Coco. You wanna guess where this accent is from? Do you plan a revolution? Maybe I should visit Kevin then instead of you, Mira. Damn, be careful, Nero. I will time out and ban Kevin for your misbehaving. Hi, Leah. Hi, Anne. How are you doing? Welcome. Would not be the first time. What, Mira? betrayal I've ever seen. This is crazier than Anakin Skywalker turning to the dark side. This is worse than him slaughtering the younglings in the temple. I feel like backstabbed. Oh my feelings. Shadow! Why would they do that? It's evil. Hi souls, how are you doing? Welcome and thank you, Luca. I appreciate it. At least you're nice to me. One year is wrong. I'm gonna watch you all the time. Oh my. We have more than one viewer on TikTok. Crazy work. I was not the one who said they're reliable. Emo. Why didn't it work? It worked, you unflipped me. I'm doing great. To everyone, positive vibes. To all, thank you, appreciate it. That's really nice. 3 viewers, crazy work. I'm going to be TikTok famous, not gonna lie. 3 viewers. Thank you, Skull, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Welcome. Hey, Llama. Thank you so much for the heart, or what is it? Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate every support. Still love you, my cute shark girl, but it's Nero. Nero was actually the one unflipping me before. You just destroyed his unflip. You worked against him. You're welcome. I did the shark joke. Hell yeah. Wait, where is it? One joke. Who's the most famous shark writer? William Shakespeare. Hell yeah. No, that was me technically. No. Yes. Nero was the one unflipping me the first time. Holy. Yes, Nero unflipped you. I angrily flipped you. Yes, evil. Thank you for the sans Undertale party nonsense. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Technically, yes, I unflipped her, then someone flipped her again. You unflipped too, and then you betrayed her, and well, and bit me. She stands against the Shark Empire. How dare you? I thought you like us. Welcome back, Monkey. That was a really short absence. So what the fuck do I do with the time I don't have now? I don't know, give it to me. Give me all of it. I want it all. Give me all you have. Give me all you own. Everything. I don't want to have your body. You can't keep it, but I want to have the rest. Harry, do you see it on the new profile when I said your content and stuff? Which profile? What are we talking about? I am evil or a good girl. If I flip her or unflip her now, I'm confused. At the TikTok, yes, I've seen it. I've seen it like 1 week later or 2, but I've seen it, yes. Oh, you subbed to my YouTube channel? Interesting. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm also live on Twitch. I am degraded to having the object desires by Yuri. That I need to process for a moment. What do you mean? Hi Kane, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Just a little slight headache, but besides that, I cannot complain. Hi Kaishin, how are you? Well, you want everything I have? No, not everything. Wait, what were we even talking about? I just wanted to have your time. Are we just yapping today? Yapping and watching some videos together? Because Fanny also wants to know what I tell you. I will tell her later maybe. Hell yeah! Yippee! You mean the time I don't have? Yes, exactly, that's what I want. I know it. You guys have time. No, we don't have time. Hello, good afternoon. Hi, Mr. Wei. How are you doing tonight? Or today? Or whenever? Welcome. You can't have it. Giving negative time means I can gain time, right? Yes, I just wanted to help you. Brad. Hi, Bonjo. How are you doing? Welcome. Let me get a little chocolate bite quick, and then we should maybe go to watching some videos together in a bit, cause 1.5 hours of yapping in my watch party stream. I'm lost. Back in business, bitches. I got some, like, good, premium, high quality Swiss chocolate. Someone jealous? Silent. You mean after 1.5 hours stream begins? Hell yeah. You can't help me with Unity. I'm killing you with hammers, and I'm killing myself. I have a monster. You should like bring me some more monsters. No, actually, I have a bunch of monsters at home at the moment. What are your pronouns? Just she, her. Wait, here we go. Back to my normal model. So I'm off packing my bags for Carnival. Enjoy. Thank you for being around. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy. You got me 1.8k likes. Road to 10k, let's go. I was just about to say, they can't be all gone yet. I mean, they definitely could have been all gone yet, don't worry about that. But I am responsible, and I have to take care of my heart a little bit. So I only drink like maximum one monster a day. More like half a can. Mostly when I open a can of Monster, I just drink half of it and put it back in the fridge and get the rest next day. Egg. But then you would sleep more maybe. You mean if I drink some more Monster? Sure. How can you not finish that? That is... Huh? I used to be the same. I could never like start a can and finish it on another day. I could never do that. And one day I just started like, okay, probably it started on a day where I had like 3 monsters already. I was like, sure, let's open the 4th one. Then I only drank half of it, put the rest in the fridge because I was going to sleep because I was super tired. And then the next day, I just wanted to finish the can. And then somehow I was like, just open a new can when I wanted to try a new flavor. Open it, drink it, or like take a few sips, put it back in the fridge. Came back later to the fridge when I went past by and was like, ooh, Monster legendary beverage pick like out of my fridge. Got another sip, put it back in, and then I'm just sipping on the Monster the whole day sometimes. I mean, a closed water bottle, okay, but anything not reclosable, I need to finish those. I completely get it. I was the same, like always. I don't know when and how exactly this changed. Look what I found, your long lost sisters. Shut up! Ayuri, do you still need funny two-player co-op games? I mean, sure, if you have some others, or maybe have a key in your list for something, sure. Let me know. What's on your mind? You can drink without any risk normally up to 2 cans of energy. One day open Monster manageable, 2 days no, only 1 day. I opened them on day 1 and I finished them somewhere midday or sometimes in the morning on day 2. No, I will not. And the bad thing, they're 100% look like you. No, you. Hi Kendall, how are you doing? Log Riders released. What is Log Riders? Wait, Log Riders. That sounds so awful. Are you like on wooden logs and water or something like that? Log Riders. $5. What? This is literally like Carry the Glass, but with a log. Oh my. I'm putting it into the wish list. Kitty Tiger, you wanna play Log Riders with me? Crazy work. Hi Marty, hi Boshi, how are you doing? Welcome. Aww. Cute. Oh my. Aww. Cute Nero. Hi Timo, hi Vogue, how are you doing? Welcome. Headpads to only work on Twitch. I don't have a comment for TikTok. I just had it on my mind, like a little sidetrack thought, about the silly topic we had with the to empty all the cans. I always had to empty my cans because I wasn't drinking a lot of energy drinks usually, but I started drinking energies when I was riding the motorcycle. So we were always like in little groups, or at least one person with me, and it's always we went to get gas at the gas station, and one was filling up the bikes and the other person was getting a Red Bull or Monster for for both. So you always had to finish this drink in like 2 minutes or something like that, just to set off, because you can't close it and put it in the bag or anything like that. I nearly sent this to the wrong person, by the way. Nearly sent it to Kevin. Holy oh my. Hi Gala, how are you doing? Welcome. I mean, you can guess if you want to. Light Pixel Moth, how are you doing? Thank you for the compliment, appreciate it. Hey Ari, do you know someone still looking for a Valentine? You know, I don't. Hi Tiger Demo, hi. Hi North, Beans. Hi Aiden. Ayo! Why you screaming at me, huh? Hi Dan, how are you doing? Welcome. Baby, all I can move on, I can move. Baby doll. I want to say German, but it feels off. You're not. You're pretty close with German, but no, I'm not German. But the Europe is definitely correct. And I'm doing fine, thank you, Aiden. What about you? So that you can hear me, my hearing isn't that bad. I can hear usually. only sometimes when I have weird headphones, I feel like I'm fucking like I'm deaf. Hi Cube Cat, how are you doing? Welcome. I like the model, thank you. This is just my Silent, shut up! Silent, I'm not Russian. You know that. Oh, speaking of headphones again, shut up, Kevin. I'm not even reading your message. I also have like a normal model, not only this chibi. Everyone is deaf. If the sound is quiet enough, hell yeah, this is how it works. Yes, Kevin, I have my headphones the right way around. Ignoring me again, like always, sad times. Stop being dramatic, I swear. Thank you for the follow, God. I appreciate it. Yo! Hi, Johnny. How are you doing? Welcome. Damn, I've been here so long. I got you 4K likes. Hell yeah, good job. 10K win. Baby doll, I can move on, I can move on, baby doll. I have a fucking earworm, I swear. I asked my sister to. Oh, sure, Key. That sounds really big. Thank you, Gala, so much for the rose. I appreciate the support. Well, not anymore. Nice. Thank you, Seven, for being around. How's everyone doing? What have you been up to today? You're an error? I'm a crazy error, yes. Oh, that's the wrong one. Crazy? I was crazy once. They lock me in a room, a rubber room full of rats. These rats make me go crazy. Chad, I fucked up my eyes somehow, and I don't know how to fix them. I go back to my TV, I swear. Hi Ghost, how are you doing? Welcome. Look out, thank you so much for the 10 gifted sub. Thank you so much for the support, I appreciate it. Damn, 10 subs and not ridden over by a train this time. Interesting. Doing well, what about you? I'm doing fine, thank you. Can we add those 10 to the sport part tomorrow? No! Evo! Sir, just breaking my avatar on a daily occasion. That's normal, don't worry about it. But Jerry, I go to bed. See you, my love. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful eve. And yes, I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. What sports part? People always want me to do like push-ups when I get subs in the VR streams. So tomorrow, if there will be subs, there will be some working out. How are you doing, allies? Hi, welcome in. Baby, at all I can move on, baby, don't. Ah, my hat! Hi, Fofix, how are you doing? Welcome. Shark is your favorite animal, Shark? Hell yeah. Sharks and cats, like, those two animals, they're so peak. I wonder why they want to see push-ups. I don't know, they want me to stay in shape probably. What's up? Just streaming, just chatting a little bit. What about you, Fofix? Are we forcing Yuri to get shredded again? Sure, get me back to my prime. Sharks are based. Sharks are more than based. Sharks are so cool. I got you 5k likes. Now my hands hurt. No. We're almost at 10k. Good job. Base means cool. I know. I'm not an old hag. I know what based means, chat. I'm not that old. I'm gonna just have a math test tomorrow. I was sick today. I hope I'm not gonna go tomorrow too. Hell yeah. You're not. I am not. I'm young enough to know what based means. Hell yeah, 10k likes. Good job. Thank you for the support. Are you a fifth player for his shark? I mean, I like sharks, but Fizz is such a fuck-ass champ. I would never play him. I thought you were 70. Shut up, Grams. You unk. You're older than me, I guess. If I remember correctly, you were old. Hi Raven, how are you doing? Welcome. Aren't pets called pet because you can pet them? Hell yeah, we are. They are. Hi Katza, how are you doing? Old but gold? Yes, sir, this is... This is a way to cope with that kind of situation. You can say Katze. Sure, I can say Katze. You know what that means? Yes. It means Thank you, Raven, for the rose and the support. Appreciate it. I like older women, but there isn't. Not to me. Well, maybe I'm not older than you, but even if I was, you see my wonderful, my pretty hair ornament. Even though I was older, it wouldn't make a difference for you. Falling asleep. Almost 2 hours of yapping. I'm such a creature. I'm a creature for real. What's wrong with me? Like at 48 minutes streaming, I was like, okay, let's get into watching a video together soon, cause I will yap for much longer if I don't take advantage of myself now. And it passed 1 more hour. Nah, I'm like 1.5 months older than that's it. Oh my. Hi Alex, how are you doing? What do you mean it's conflicted? This is just my chibi model for the sillies. Sounds good, Dill. I like women, that should be enough. Same here, women are really peak, not gonna lie. I swear, if you are still awake at 2, I'll send you a gif with dolphins every 10 minutes. Why would you do that? Why at 2? I will be awake at 2. Like, how am I supposed to sleep at 2? I mean, I could sleep now. For real? I go to eat, bye bye. I could sleep now. So cold. I'm not getting up again, I swear. I'm staying here. Oh my, getting up was crazy work. Is that going to just sleeping? Sure. Wakey wakey, eggs and bacon, I'm back. Cute and adorable, keep up the good work, thank you. Hi gaming, how are you doing? Let's go snack, good job. Big stream, can we mute her? No, you cannot mute my streams. You can just try to go to bed and try to sleep. No, that's so worst. I don't approve that one. What should I cook tomorrow? I don't know. You have any special ingredients at home to cook something nice? One mute redeem. A redeem, what would be worth my 550k points? You're so mean. Even better. What do you mean? What everyone approves it. This is not how it works. No. We don't like that. We don't like going to sleep or being muted. Both sucks. One dolphin model redeem. If you pay for a dolphin model and the rigging of my actual model, I'll do it. Wait, that was a joke, but please don't. Start a video and go to sleep. It's super easy to edit then. Hey, what do you mean? Give me a second, I buy one. No, I'm speaking about a custom model, obviously. If you want, I can send you the pizza ingredients. If you want pizza yourself. But pizza ingredients will go bad. They will get bad until they're here. Silent, have you tried edit some stuff? Like, you wanted to go into video edit for a little bit. Did you start? You don't have to do much cutting or muting or anything like that, you know. I know what you mean, but no, this is not how reactions work. I mean, you said you always have mozzarella and cheese. I don't have mozzarella and cheese anymore. I ate it all. Would the kitchen even survive you making fresh pizza? Probably not, but we would have pizza. Yes, you started today. Oh, interesting. How's it going so far? Like, you don't have to go in detail, but just like, does everything work out? Which software did you use? Would you though? Probably not. Well, no, I'm not stupid. I would be able to do that. No, the pizza sauce is secure in a glass and the dough is frozen. It will be ready to go when it arrives, trust me. Interesting. But then I have another glass I need to return to you. I can't use your glasses. Hi Zoro, hi Natsu, how are you doing? Welcome. Okay, Finny, hear me out. I found something. And now I'm interested. It's perfect. Look at it. Yes, that's a really cute asset. And that's a shark. It's a shark. Oh yeah, that's really adorable. Blow high. It's an IKEA shark. I know, I see, it's really nice. Freaky or anti-freaky? I'm anti-freaky. No freaky shark. Mostly. We reached 15k likes. Good job. You know what? If you're doing such a good job, 50k. Yeah, I'm saying the number. 50k. Don't care. My hand's about to fall off. Now you got yourself a new challenge. Wait, you still haven't returned the cookie dough glass? Shit, you forgot! No! No! I forgot it! Oopsie. Hi Pan, how are you doing? Welcome. Hi Lachi, how are you doing? Welcome in. Pee. Well, this is probably the first and most deserved wonk in a while. Hi Gary, what's up? Hi Ion, how are you doing? I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing fine. Thank you. Nice to hear that you're doing fine. I like to hear that as always. But you still have the package sticker with my address, right? Sure. I guess. I think so. Probably. I call bullshit. No. Probably I have it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I didn't throw it away. Short, small, compact, below average y-axis. Crazy words. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, something like that. I put it with the cookie dough inside the package. I know. I can't remember. I know the package, and I know there was a little was the return thingy, but I don't know where I put the package. It's somewhere. It must be somewhere. I found something for you on Discord. Oh my. A dolphin PNG tuber. I'm killing you. No. Your explosion? Sure, I can. I can do that quick. Hi Mazo, how are you doing? Welcome. Do I just do the cat noises when you get bored or something? I just do them just for fun. There's no particular reason for it. Tara's in and still not watching happening. Ah, Kevin, help me. That one might be a little weird. Can I skip one? This does not belong in my liked ones. Why is it here? Shit. No. No. Oh my. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear no comments. It's like it's a meme that is going around at the moment, and so many people post it, and probably I accidentally liked one of those. It's a meme, I swear. Accidentally. Evil. Sure, buddy. Oh my. Me when I lie. Oh my, you got some groceries. Good job. You should put them in yourself. How I can't remote into your computer and force open your YouTube? Sure, probably you did. But if I get lost, I can send you a PDF so you can print it on me. So I don't lose it again, sure. Have you ever watched The Eminence in Shadow? I have watched it. I mean, not sure if there were like a new season or new episodes, but I definitely seen season 1 of the anime. And I was wondering why I already had that post. It's your fault because you liked it. This is some crazy fake news, some crazy allegations. Why would you force this picture of you like on me? Evil. Two seasons, one movie coming soon. I've only watched the first season then. Must be. They are everywhere, these posts. I swear. I can't do anything against it. And I'm not the only person with that issue. If you've seen like one of my latest replies on a Twitter post, someone was literally posting that the whole timeline is filled with these, let's call it memes. Well, since you know Ball, take this as a small token of my appreciation. Oh my, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you for the support, I appreciate it. Shorty, I'm not that short. Do you watch The Rising of the Shield Hero? I've watched it, but also there, I haven't seen the last season. Over 2-hour stream, no video watched so far. It's over. I never really watched One Piece. It's too long for me. I don't want to watch it. You're on episode 767. Oh my. How many episodes does it have? Hi someone, how are you doing? Welcome. Alright, I need to continue that one as well. Wait, Shield Hero or the other one? That doesn't fit at all into my current For You page. Sure, me when I lie. You know, I get tweets with Miku Miku Pringles and then you forward a post like that to my feed. Sure. Just wait for the reanimation. Like 1150 episodes, something around that, alright, good to know. The Shield Hero. The Shield Hero, you mean? One Piece, the anime that came a few years had a... Nobody forces you to watch it in short time. It's really worth it. I'm not sure. Hi Bear, how are you doing? Welcome. Why do you remind me of Raftalia? I don't know. Ah. Eva. Oh my, almost redeemed VIP. That would have been such a shame. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Let me share you like the right window for watching videos together. Yes, chat, we really I know you don't believe me, but we will actually start watching videos together. Which one do I take? I'm not even halfway there for VIP. You can do it, Luca. I believe in you. Alright, background 1. Here we go. When you keep saying, oh my, I keep thinking you're going to say, huh? I don't know what this is about. Back in frame. Frame? Steam frame! Oh my, there might be people coping around the Steam frame. Did I... Did I summon someone, maybe? Finally, after 2 hours and 8 minutes, we finally made it up to watch a video. Yippee! Only half the Steam Deck. Frame! Hi, Elvin. How are you doing? Welcome. some shared points for the Sorky. I see. Interesting. Silent. What you sent me? Oh my. But it's so true for real. Oh my god, the furry. Where's the furry? I can't see him. He just sent me a Star Wars meme and it's so bad. I wanna do things to me. Yes, Dashcam. Well, welcome to like a new Dashcam video. I was like, yes, sir, Chad. You're all at work today. You probably had to drive for a while, and when you drive, you have like interesting people around on the road. I hate it. This is exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Absolute peak. Absolute cinema. Um that's where I thought like, hey, you maybe had already the worst drive and you got so annoyed by people on the road. We should maybe like watch videos about stupid drivers together. Tee. Saturday, driving up to 10 hours without traffic, worst case. Yippee. Yes, I watch Pokemon. Pokemon is nice. But we've yapped enough. Let's just straight up, not straight up, absolutely not straight, go into the video.
Wrecks and bad drivers dodging the blame. It's all coming up today on Wham Bam Dashcam. Want to know?
Wait. Digimon is better. Well, you mean the Pokemon fake? Are we talking about the same show? I'm rage baiting, chat. I swear.
Know how the back of Uncle Matt's van ended up looking like this? Check out what happened while he was driving down a slushy Michigan highway.
Okay, chat. I saved you. I saved the driver. It's alright. I got him. So, how do we fix this kind of situation? Chad, I hate driving in the snow. Driving in the snow is the worst thing ever. So evil. Exactly for situations like this. Bye, monkey.
When an oncoming driver lost control and slid sideways across Uncle Matt's lane, there was nothing he could do but brace for the T-bone collision. The impact knocked his dad.
What do you mean there's no saving? Look at it. Isn't it saved now? Look at it. I just saved it. I am a hero. Everything will be good. And you know why is that? 'Cause I'm here now. Hell yeah. Just joking, get fucked.
Dashcam out of commission. After his van T-boned the car, a black pickup behind him also failed to stop before rear-ending his van. Talk about a wham-bam moment. As you might have guessed, all 3 involved vehicles were totaled. In spite of serious injuries to the driver of the car and to Uncle Matt, he told us that, by the grace of God, everyone lived.
That is good to know. By the way, this is like not a normal, this is like a special edition. It's an insane chain reaction version or edition. So, Chad, what do you think? What's the most damaged cars or like the most amount of damaged cars we have in this video? Give me one guess. I mean, last time we had a clip already from a Dashcam with round about 6, 7 cars, I guess. I'd say the most damaged cars might be 12. I don't know. And where's the chain reaction here? More than one, I guess. Shut up. Give me a real guess. And I mean, there was the white car crashing into the other car frontal and someone rear-ending. So that's 3 cars, you creature.
Lindsay was giving a friend a ride when another driver illegally cut across her lane to reach a parking lot, forcing her to T-bone his Hyundai Elantra.
Oh my. Why? Well, at least they were super synchronous with each other, so they could like do some sports like swimming or jumping together. If they're that synchronized, crazy work.
Both the Hyundai and Lindsay's Honda Accord continued until another 3 vehicles became involved in the collision.
Sync
She told us the
crashing.
Hyundai driver never apologized or even explained his actions.
Look at it.
Whatever the reason for his reckless turn, one thing we know is that he did reach the parking lot. Sadly for him, it cost him his car, and he got a ticket from the police when they arrived. Lindsay told us his insurance provider isn't being very cooperative and refused to provide her with a rental car, even though she's a college student who desperately needs one. Now,
I hate it. I had the same situation back when someone ran me over with my motorcycle. I tried to get a rental bike for the while, or like for the period where I was not able to drive mine because my bike was total, and they wouldn't pay for it. Oh my, what happened, Kevin? Hi Nelson, hi Pluggy. How are you doing? Hi A, welcome. They want my video of a crash in 2024. Oh, interesting. Still sick. Now my entire family is sick, so at least I'm not the only one. I see. Take care. Get better soon. Hi, Steam Dogs. Hi. I hope you're doing fine. I saw the word Yuri and I am in. Welcome in, juggler.
she's waiting for them to send her a settlement check for her totaled vehicle. She told us that Virginia drivers do indeed suck. Did you know that we have a special episode featuring nothing but dashcam videos sent in from Virginia? We'll put a link to that
I
video
know
at
nothing
the end of
about
this one
America.
so you can check it out. For now, we're moving on to Florida, so hold on tight. Terra-sun was driving along when he spotted a pickup driver hauling a boat on a trailer with a broken axle.
Okay, that is not safe. That is gonna break.
Yeah, that looks unhealthy.
That should not be on the road.
Kevin, is this you? Will you ride like that tomorrow?
Terra-sun told us a ratchet strap was holding the trailer together, and as far as he knows, that driver is still towing it around in that condition. As he puts it, only in Florida.
Sure. Hi Kozeki, hi Steamnox, thank you for the support and the gifts, I appreciate it.
Christian was driving when an SUV in the travel lane nearly sideswiped his Hyundai Elantra before overcorrecting, losing control, and flipping.
No, I would strap it down better. Alright, if it's only about the strap, sure.
completely over.
Oh my.
Christian told us he was freaking out and didn't know what to do, so he kept going. We searched extensively online for any mention of the wreck, but we couldn't find anything.
Actually, how to react to this situation? Like, you're driving on, like, I don't know, how much is it here? Maybe 80, maybe 100, and someone behind you it's just stupid and gets wrecked. You can't just stop, especially when you're in front of them already. Oh damn, a real life story. Yeah, on my way home, the car in front of me did not want to wait at the end of traffic jam on the autobahn and moved 2 lanes to the right, straight into the exit ramp while going, so almost hit a biker and drove into the side of a semi. Oh, what an idiot. The lawyers from the company of the truck, and because of the other insurance, there's no one to pay them, they asked for the video. That's really good, but how did they know that you have like an evidence video in your Dashcam? I've been hit by a reckless driver once, same here. They didn't hit me that hard, but still hurt a ton. I get it.
Usually that's a good indicator that nobody was severely injured or worse. Isabel was on her way to work when she slowed down for an SUV that looked like it was about to cut her off, but instead it headed down oncoming lanes.
Huh? What is he doing?
Isabel honked to alert the SUV driver, as well as oncoming drivers, to what was happening, but the SUV just kept heading the wrong way until they reached an intersection.
What the hell? How does that happen? I mean, sir, I'm absolutely unfamiliar with American roads, or just like, I don't know, I only know the roads here in Germany and stuff, but how? Hi, Hio, how are you doing?
And made a left turn. Isabel thinks maybe the SUV driver hadn't had their coffee yet that morning, but we tend to think they'd been drinking something other than coffee. What do you think?
This guy must be drunk or playing on his phone again, like other drivers we had so far. How can you drive on the wrong side? Hi Adi, how are you doing? Since I saw that, I did stop as well and didn't need to give a statement to the police. Oh, alright, makes sense. Is this normal in America? Are they just bad at driving there? I don't know. I don't know enough about these creatures. How's it going with your models? I mean, you have a VRChat model and Chibi model and normal model, but the normal model is borrowed, right? Yes, it is. Still working on the actual model. We had some issues because the artist did not the artist was literally just ghosting me for a long time. Let's see, we're working on it. Hi Tato, how are you doing? Hi Silly, welcome. It's the 4th time I'm on your For You page. Hell yeah! I live rent free over there. By the way, the police did say they wanted to send me something to get the video, but I never got anything from them. I was also with the USB stick trying to provide that. But they did not want to have that, saying, if the colleagues want that, then I will say so. Alright. What the hell?
Subscriber was on a 50-mile-per-hour New Mexico highway when he slowed down to make a left turn across oncoming traffic. The driver of a Mazda Miata behind him didn't notice what was happening until it was too late to stop.
That was a close call. How can you almost rear end someone with a fucking Miata? With a Miata, what the hell? Oh my. Oh no. I mean, my car doesn't have too much power, but a Miata is literally like a go-kart. But the new model will replace the normal and the VRChat model, just the normal one. Just a normal one at first.
Incredibly, the Mazda driver was able to swerve around our subscriber's 1950 Chevy pickup street rod. How he managed not to notice the bright yellow classic pickup stopping, we'll never know.
Even a shark would have been able to see that, because high contrast. How can you be that blind? They must be on their phone again.
Was driving. Hold up, wait a minute. Jake, are you serious? We've seen plenty of crooked dash cams, but come on. Let me fix this before we continue. That's much better. Anyway, Jake was driving down a Georgia highway when a Honda driver cut across every lane before clipping Jake's Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah, I don't know how this happens. They're just stupid. I don't know what to say.
Jake decided to stay in his Jeep after both drivers had pulled over, waiting for the police to arrive rather than risking a confrontation with the other driver. He's thankful that Gary, his Gladiator, held strong against the collision. As Paul followed a truck hauling pipes down a highway, he kept his distance out of an abundance of caution, but it turned out that the flying debris he'd be dodging wouldn't be coming from that truck. Right after passing...
Did I miss something? What happened here? They do not looky. Yeah, they do not looky. They should really use their eyes. They got some eyes. They should really use them, because I don't want to get, I don't know, rear-ended or get someone riding on my side just because they're blind or stupid.
Paul's Subaru Forester, an old Toyota lost a tire. The explosion sent rubber and trim pieces spraying into the air in front of Paul. Thankfully, Paul confirmed there was no damage to his Subaru, and it doesn't look like any vehicles were damaged besides the Toyota.
A Subaru!
Darren was less than an hour from home when the pickup driver ahead of him changed lanes, accidentally pit maneuvering an SUV that was in their blind spot.
What a moment. Hi, Uber boy. How are you doing? Welcome. And they have a head they can turn to left and right. Crazy work. Wait. Human can actually look around. That's, oh my. Hi, chill guy. Hi, user. How are you doing? Welcome.
The collision sent the SUV spinning into the guardrail before ending up backward in the travel lane, miraculously not involving any other vehicles. Darren stopped and confirmed that nobody had been injured. He told us a Custosa County Sheriff's deputy and a Georgia State Trooper responded to secure the scene and make a collision report. Darren provided the GSP with a copy of this footage captured by his Rivian R1T at their request. This subscriber also has an awesome multi-camera dashcam setup in his Ford F-150.
That's a crazy setup. They have like literally a face cam to film themselves. Front, back, sides, everything. Oh my. Bored. We're watching a video together on Twitch. It's a Dashcam compilation.
Was towing a trailer loaded with furniture when two drivers ahead of him worked together to nearly cause a disastrous wreck.
Ooh.
In case you missed it, one bad driver began crossing a gore point to avoid missing their exit, while another slammed on the
Crazy work. Can we just like, I don't know, and not drive over crossed lanes? I could have that as well, but do not want to for myself. Makes sense, yeah.
brakes before swerving toward the only escape route our subscriber had available to avoid rear-ending them. We don't actually think this was done on purpose, but it sure seems like the two drivers' poor decisions worked together to create this dangerous situation. Thankfully, our subscriber was able to go off-road to avoid a collision, threading the needle between the car and a sign before recovering.
People just suck at driving, for real. They're just so bad. Why would we do that? Evil. I mean, bored. If you wanna complain about the drivers, just join on Twitch. We're we're watching this together. Sorry, I was off the chat for a minute. Have you seen my last message? I've seen it, yes, but it's the new model is only a 2D model, so it will only be for the normal streams. Welcome back, Nero.
Hopefully the furniture wasn't damaged by that bumpy detour. Mark watched another driver head the wrong way through a construction area before smashing into barrels and a concrete barrier.
Damn, that's some flashy lights.
Mark told us he stopped and made sure the driver was okay, and he was very intoxicated. When police arrived, he could barely stay upright, even while leaning
What
against
the
a
hell?
trooper's vehicle. Brian was driving in downtown Spokane when he encountered a Tesla behaving badly. Check out what an impatient Model 3 driver did to skip traffic.
Welcome to Tesla drivers. Here we go again. Can we get the same song again like last time? And play it.
That Tesla man can drive. That Tesla man can drive.
Every time we share a Tesla behaving badly video, people run to the comments to say that their existing anti-Tesla bias has been confirmed, as if Tesla drivers are worse than any other drivers. BMW. If that's you,
Hell yeah! You got it. Good job. The two scariest creatures on the road. Tesla, BMW, the next one would be the Fiat, probably.
keep watching because in just a few minutes we'll show you another video Brian captured of a different driver doing the exact same thing, but they weren't driving a Tesla. This subscriber was driving his Subaru Outback one night when an oncoming driver with a green light made a left turn without yielding.
Ooh. Ew.
In spite of our subscribers' valiant efforts to avoid T-boning the turning Chrysler, the two vehicles made contact. Thankfully, both remained drivable and there were no injuries. He told us the other driver got really upset, exclaiming that his light was green. But when our subscriber pointed out it was an unprotected turn and not an arrow, he realized his mistake and calmed down.
At least
Timothy
something.
watched an SUV driver smash through construction barrels in order to avoid colliding with a U-turning driver. Timothy told us this happened the day after he installed a dashcam in his Chevy Silverado. If you still need a dashcam, what are you waiting for? Links to the ones our team uses in our own cars are in the description. The driver behind Steven left a gap for an SUV to reach a driveway.
Fiat, I would have said Audi. I'm not sure. I haven't had so many Audis causing issues so far. But I know Fiat drivers don't know how to drive. Usually.
And guess what happened?
Well, there was not much to guess. It was pretty obvious what
When a
happens this
Lexus driver
time.
blindly cut through traffic, they were T-boned by one car before spinning around and colliding with another. Steven provided a copy of his dashcam footage to the local police for their collision investigation. I can't believe we still have to say this, but people, stop leaving gaps in traffic so other drivers can make dangerous turns to reach or exit driveways. When you have the right-of-way, you aren't required to yield like this. That's what right-of-way means, for crying out loud. Leaving a gap is not courteous, it's dangerous. Close the gap.
Just baiting him into this. Aw, poor soul.
Okay, here comes that video from Brian that we promised you earlier. Once again, he was
So
driving
mean.
in downtown Spokane, a place I personally avoid at all costs. Brian was patiently waiting for traffic ahead to move forward when a less patient Cadillac driver tried to cut around him to make an illegal right turn. But things didn't go as planned.
Something wrong with the bus. What is up with it? Well, and what's weird?
This time, Brian honked to warn the caddy driver that he'd already started moving and there wasn't room for their illegal turn. They kept going, cutting all the way to the other side before making a left turn instead. See? It isn't just Tesla drivers who pull this sort of maneuver. Bad drivers drive all kinds of cars. We
Yes, BMWs. I'm such a hater. Is it now a double yellow line? So did he violate not passing double line twice? It looked like it, yes. But well, to be fair, you have to leave a gap if you would block a road. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's normal.
only highlight the bad Tesla drivers because they make other drivers hate Teslas and they make Tesla drivers look bad. Come on, man. Tendo watched a white SUV run a red
Why did I understand Nintendo? Yes, Nintendo is watching here. Chat, Nintendo is watching you always. They're just waiting for a lawsuit. They want you. They want your ass, chat.
light right in front of him before getting T-boned by a black Cadillac. After the collision, Tendo told us the occupants of the white SUV lied to the police, blaming the driver of the black Cadillac for causing the collision. When Tendo provided the cops with his dashcam footage, the officer was grateful. Brandy was in a lane that turns toward an interstate on-ramp when a pickup driver suddenly realized that he wanted to be in that lane too. Brandy slammed on the brakes and honked, prompting the pickup driver to swerve back before continuing his lane change and cutting in front of her. She said he shook his head at her as if she'd been in the wrong.
So far, there wasn't that much of a chain reaction crash in this video. That's kind of sad. I was expecting something else. I always leave room for those, but either way, the cars passing through those gaps need to make sure both lanes are possible to. Yes, I mean, sure, we have to, like, if there's like a corner or something, you let some space, and if someone wants to get in there, like, you can't just blindly drive into this fucking intersection. This is not how it works. Do you do ASMR on YouTube? I do not. I've never done ASMR so far. But maybe I'd consider trying it once, cause it could be fun. And sometimes people like when I purr.
Meow.
Hi Leon, hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you, Eris. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you don't want to miss out on it, you can still like follow me on YouTube or Twitch. You will see if I uploaded something. Good old
She also told us she's always paying attention for bad drivers and that Louisiana drivers
Same, I see so many of those. There's more bad drivers than good drivers. There's so many. Can we just get rid of bad drivers? Chat! Chat, can we just remove every single bad driver on the planet? Just like 3, 2, 1. What do you mean? What do you mean finally some peace, huh? I'm here. I'm still here. Nice freedom and peace. Never. No freedom, no peace for you. You're never getting rid of me. Sad. Oh, why are you so mean to me? You should like me. Interesting shirt, by the way. Thank you. I I made it myself. No, Nero, I do never expect that. I know you all don't like me. I don't even know why you're here. You always want to get rid of me if possible. Hi, Drew. How are you doing? Welcome. Where do I buy? Damn, I need a girl kissing merch for real. Don't like you, huh? Yes! You're always mean. Tell it my watch time. You're the second to hate watcher. No, we already had that. You're like the hate watcher number 1 with the most watch time. Damn, 13 days and 1 hour. Also crazy numbers. 7 days. Yeah.
are a different breed. She said she and her boyfriend Christian, who owns a Tesla, love watching Wham Bam videos together. Jordan was headed home from
Christian
work and waiting in
Hayden. The goat. Chat.
the left turn lane when he watched a car climb an island and run over a pylon before driving away.
They are so fucking lucky that their street things, whatever, like the pylons and stuff, it's just some squishy plastic for real. If this was like here or in Germany, wherever, just like in GTA, yes, if this was like in a normal place on this planet, this thing would be out of solid metal and he would just get folded.
Jordan thinks the other driver must have been driving distracted when they collided with the pylon.
No shit, Sherlock. He was distracted. Oh my. I thought he was completely conscious and driving as he should.
We can just imagine them looking up from their phone and saying, "What the heck was that? Oh well." Joseph watched his friend Josh take a real-life shortcut to get around a pickup driver who'd been brake checking him. An old road that was replaced with a stop sign controlled intersection. Hey, that's just like a shortcut in a video game.
Well, it kind of looks like this roads we had in the older Need for Speed parts where you had to like race from the cops and stuff, and then there was just like a road like that, and you fucking send it down the dirt road or like some random underground tunnel. Damn, I want to play some Need for Speed again. Not the new one. I've seen Heat and the other new one. Didn't really like those, but like Most Wanted, Hot Pursuit, um, Arrivals was fine, I guess. They're so peak. Yeah, the old Most Wanted peak. Which one is the old one? I mean, I played two Most Wanted parts and they were both pretty well. They were nice. One was with the BMW, the silver and blue one on the cover, and the other one was the one with the white cover and maybe a red car in it, not sure. Hate time! With the BMW, nice. What a wild comment, for real.
Don't forget to watch our Worst Drivers of Virginia video, or watch
No, not the 350C. Why would we do that?
this episode if you want to see more bad drivers caught in their lies. Take a shortcut to the subscribe button before you go, and we'll be back next week with 20 more exclusive videos.
Wham, bam, we got a Patreon, man. Please
Wow! Hey time is a crazy comment. And welcome back, Monkey. How are you doing? It's just for VIPs and higher. Oh my, damn. We have like some premium comments now. Crazy work. Let's go, Monkey. Road to 50k. I didn't even know that you can make comments exclusive to VIPs. That's crazy work. Let me refill my bottle really quick. And after I have some water, we're going to the next video. Me back. Hi Sabito, I'm back. Hi Monkey, I'm back. I just want to refill my water bottle quick. I even can make a comment just for you. Yeah, I know that works. I know that there are mod comments, but I didn't know that there are comments only bound to, or like for the VIPs too. I didn't know you can like do that. Hydrate, I just did. Alright, let's see. The next video I have for today, I randomly seen the title and was like, this sounds kind of interesting. It's kind of different from the stuff we were watching the other times. Um, let me show you. Here we go. Back to the normal background. The title of the video is "How Did the World Get So Ugly?" And I was like, that sounds kind of interesting. I mean, I don't really know what they're exactly talking about, but in my opinion, it's or like I expect something like back in the days we had like I don't know less regulations and we spent money for stuff. Points at Finny, that's why. No! Not because of me. Well, maybe because of slavery. Maybe because of slavery. You know, back in the days, we could like build crazy buildings like the pyramids or other castles and other big buildings with you know, with cheap construction workers. You could literally pay them a rock and I don't know, give them a pretty rock you found on the floor and maybe a slice of bread if you're really nice. So maybe this is a difference that we have like literally life and rights now. Why do you have Tangia bot? I got overtaken by Tangia bot. That's crazy work. Got overtaken by the bot. Don't you do the same thing with your mods? Exactly. That's what we're doing here. Let's see if I'm right with the mod work. The modern world. Hell yeah. Hi King, how are you doing? Welcome. And I don't even get a stone. Yeah, I'm not nice enough to give them stones. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm by the River Thames in London. Now, it's a charming place where tourists love to
Damn, where? Welcome to UK. Why are there subtitles? We don't want subtitles. We're able to speak and understand English. We don't need that.
come. But why do they love coming here? Well, you've got views of iconic buildings like the Houses of Parliament and St Paul's Cathedral, but that's not all. Have a look at this. It's a typical modern lamppost.
Well, it seems to do its job, but it's just boring and I don't know, boring. But hey, it enlightens the world. Tea.
Do you like it?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it does its job,
The flip!
but not much else. But look over here at another lamppost. It does its job and a little bit more.
I love stuff like that, like lampposts or like lanterns and stuff. If I see something just like this is a piece of art. I love it. Oh wait, this is in London. Nice. I think in Switzerland I did also see things like that, or at least similar.
It's details like these help make this such a charming place to be. But these two lampposts don't just look different. They represent fundamentally different worldviews. If you want to understand any society, don't listen to what it says about itself. Look at what it creates.
Well, it's just like back in the days they were like, hey, let's do nice stuff. And now we're all on a budget and everything needs to be as simple, as cheap as possible and efficient. It needs to be there as fast as possible. There's no time. We don't have, I don't know, weeks for a lantern. We need it. We need it yesterday.
London's little lanes are charming now.
Now. It was more, you want something like that? Hey, pay me so much money or take the simple one for 50 bucks. Yeah, it is. So it's money and efficiency. The thing is, it does not need to be simple. It needs to be cheap. It needs to be cheap and simple for them. And spiked benches, yeah, also sucks.
150 years ago in places like this, you'd have had whole families crammed into these tiny rooms without running water. There would have been open cesspits spilling down the streets, and the stench of sewage boiling in the midday sun would have been unbearable. The whole city stank. It wasn't only horrible to live in, but genuinely dangerous. See,
Goose! Is it a goose? Is it a duck? I don't know. It's all the same. Hi, Flashy. How are you doing? And secondary, today, if you look at example logos or some icons and stuff, they all get more simple. Yes, there's no appreciation for like I don't know, high quality, interesting icon designs, or also I see it in thumbnail designs on YouTube. There's It's not the videos of the fancy high quality thumbnails that get clicked. It's more like the videos with just as simple as possible. The detailed stuff, yeah. I see them as KFC. Wait, you mean because of the icon they have, or what?
at that point, London had a problem. It was the world's biggest city. Its population was growing every year, along with the construction of new factories and mills and dockyards. All those people and all that industry produced a lot of waste. It had to go somewhere. Where did it go? Into the Thames.
The British one. Yeah, sure, Abby. Huh? Oh, hi, Apostolic. How are you doing? Welcome with not Apostolic. Stop flip. Oh wait, the Britain gets flipped. Oh my. Let's just about details, the small things that make them stand out more. Which had shown the depth of something. It is all simple and flat, which is just plain boring. Just like the modern ads. I mean, think back to Federico. I don't know what it is. I don't know the ads you mentioned, but But yeah, I also see them in ads like in video form, in pictured form, everything. I'm on mobile now, right now. Oh, my original account. I see. How are you doing, Apo? Let's go, monkey. You can do that.
Something had to be done. And it was an engineer called Joseph Bazalgette who stepped in to construct London's new sewer network in the 19th century. Sewers which still carry London's waste today, rushing beneath me at this very moment. And he also constructed this embankment that I'm standing on to replace what was essentially a stinking swamp filled with rubbish and human waste and eels. It's impossible to calculate how many lives he saved, how many millions of lives he improved. And he's commemorated here.
Yeah, good job, Joseph. I'm proud of you. But Bop, fine. I'll be home soon. Let's go.
At a memorial that no one ever stops to look at. When Bazalgette's embankment was completed in 1870, it needed lighting, of course. And so a public competition was held to design the lamps that would line this new promenade. This was the winning design.
I love the design. It's really nice. This is just art. I know. I've mentioned it earlier, but I love how they look.
Featuring these peculiar creatures. It's a
Creature.
little much, perhaps. But what's clear is that the Victorians took great pride in their embankment and thought it needed appropriately grand and dramatic decoration. See, these lamps were among the first public electric lighting in the world. This was a radical, revolutionary new technology. Crowds literally gathered to watch them be lit up for the first time. What the iPhone was in 2007, these lamps were in 1870. But looking at it now, you wouldn't know that.
Well, today no one cares about this old stuff anymore. It's not about history of UK. It's just like, or the video in general is called "How Did the World Get So Ugly?" So it's probably more about the topic overall. The overall design of these old lights is just really nice. Look at all the details and the creativity on those. I like that. Same here. I love it. I wish some of those designs would come back. That would be really nice. Just having nice lanterns, or also like other creative work on, I don't know, buildings, or maybe I don't know, just like old some old buildings and stuff have like really nice patterns on it.
Those lampposts don't look modern to us now. They look quaint and old-fashioned. Why? Because they are decorated. And we don't associate decoration with cutting-edge technology. And that's a major difference between us and the Victorians in the 19th century. They saw no contradiction between startling modernity and time-honored tradition. Just like this building, the legendary Houses of Parliament. It was
Was it built with slavery? I swear it was. Oh my. So if we ever build Shark Town, we do old school lampposts. Hell yeah. We will do. I promise. If there's a Shark Town there will be really nice lanterns and lampposts. Also in this fishy designs. Hell yeah.
Brand new once, but even then, it had been designed in an old and medieval style of architecture. Every technology becomes obsolete and outdated. But a good aesthetic, even if fashions change, can never become obsolete. It is definitionally timeless. Those lamps on the embankment did their job. And even though more efficient and better methods of lighting have been invented, they remain 150 years later. That's the power of good design.
Yes, please never get rid of those. The ones we have for now, they will be replaced in like 10 years. Welcome to Shark Time. We're Shark directly to your newborn whelps. Hell yeah! Welcome back, Void. The thing is, you can't say it gets ugly. It's more what do you like or prefer at some point. They want to be more modern and new and at time to people like that. And like in clothing, it changes. So, yes, it changes. But. Mm, mm, I mean, yes, you got your point, but still, it's ugly. Like, I can't speak for all of your places, but when I just look at the lanterns here outside, they're really, really ugly. They just ugly gray piece of metal. And they're not even good. They're not especially good. They're not pretty. They're nothing. They're just I don't know. Let me take my phone flashlight. This works out. I mean, the fish design isn't a must, but something along those. Yeah, it can be other designs, but the fish design looks really nice to me.
And it applies to lampposts no less than to national parliaments.
It's a crazy building.
And so here, in the Houses of Parliament, everything we've been talking about comes together at last. Except that this is not the Houses of Parliament. It's an old sewage facility, a pumping station built in the 19th century as part of Bazalgette's.
Crazy work. I understand where they're come from, but I need to be on your side here. Hell yeah. I mean, so fishy as you are, of course you like that. Sure I do.
New sewer system. Strange to think that this is infrastructure, a purely functional building with the sole purpose of managing human waste. And yet it has been designed with the same ornamental exuberance as any church or palace. Why? Well, people worked here. And why shouldn't people who work in sewers also have a beautiful place of work? That is how the Victorians thought. But there's more. There was also a sense of pride, a belief that what they'd done here was worthwhile, that it meant something. And the result, over a century later, is that this place, a sewage facility, is now a museum, a tourist destination. If you want to know what any society really believes in, just look at how they design their sewers. Just a few steps from the old 19th century Victorian pumping station, which has now been decommissioned, is the one built to replace it. It's not bad, I suppose. But it was very clearly not built by the same society.
Yeah, back then they did something nice. It looks really pretty. As he said, it's functioned into a museum now because it looks so well. And now all I see is like a stone cube. Okay, maybe not a cube, but just like an ugly stone structure.
Or at least not by society with the same views about architecture and design. Will this, like the original, be turned into a museum? Maybe. In any case, I imagine that it is more functional and that it was more convenient to build and to design. Convenient. Now that's an important word.
Make them look a little bit better on the outside. Like, we don't care about those buildings on the inside, but yes, from the outside, it should look a little nicer. This is just a little ugly piece of something out in the world. It's just ugly.
Look at this air conditioning unit. I think it says more about the modern world than anything else, more than phones or social media. It's a miraculous technology, one that has changed the world and improved billions of lives. Hence, we stick them literally everywhere. But it's ugly. Ugly because it doesn't seem to express any belief in the idea that ordinary things can also be beautiful. But worse than ugly, it's boring. Now, it would certainly be a bit more expensive to make it prettier, take a little time and care and attention, but these days, it seems that we would rather make more money.
Well, I don't know how it is for you, but I never see these air conditioners and stuff hanging on the outside somewhere. We don't have this here. Or not like that. I only know this from games or movies or something like that. Hi Jones, hi DVT, welcome back. Well, another thing was too, oh, we're rich because we the Britons stole money on a high value stuff from every fucking country where we were, so we have to look nice. We got the money. Well, that's a fair point. They were fancy. If they could, they would just have ripped out the pyramids and I don't know, um, place them in the UK. Isn't that your building style in Minecraft? Shut up. And mostly just high fancy stuff from some kings or queens. So if you look at the simple people, their stuff never look fancy or beautiful. I mean, that's obvious. It's never the fancy stuff is never for the in the poor areas or like I don't know, that's normal. A neighbor of mine had one hanging on the outside, but since they moved, that has gone too. Yes, I've never seen them like in person somewhere here where I live. And as it sounds like, it's also not really a thing in Germany. They say you're British. I'm not British, DVT. No, I'm not. I mean, not gonna lie, I wish I had one of those. I mean, definitely practical, yes, but it's just not a standard for us here. Hi, Vanko, how are you?
Make things look pretty. And maybe that's okay. So you can see, I hope, that through something as simple as those lampposts, you can understand the Victorians in their entirety. They didn't have to make it look like that, but they did. Now, you might not think it's beautiful, but I don't think it was supposed to be beautiful. It was just supposed to be pretty, at least interesting, at least not boring.
Pretty. Yeah, nowadays everything's boring. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Duffy. How are you doing? Welcome.
And that, in itself, says an awful lot. Walking around a city, any city, and looking at its buildings and its infrastructure, you're not just looking at objects. You're looking at religions and principles, beliefs and ideas. These buildings, they don't just look different. They represent fundamentally different worldviews, clashing ideas about how we should all think, live, and behave. And those skyscrapers say the same thing as our air conditioning units and sewage plants, that we have become a society of convenience above all else. But there's something else that we haven't mentioned about these lampposts. It would be easy to believe that they were made by artists and that we somehow wouldn't be able to or couldn't afford to make them anymore.
Sure.
But just like our modern lampposts, our air conditioning units, our everything, these were also mass-produced, made in a factory. We could still mass-produce lamps just like these if we wanted to. We can make our offices and our warehouses look like Crossnest pumping station.
We could,
make
yes.
anything we want. That's the ultimate truth, the hardest one to accept. But we don't. We have other priorities. And that's fine. But it's vital we accept that there is another way. Modern design tells the truth very loudly, that we are technologically superior and very efficient, but also a little bit boring and unimaginative. And it says that we no longer believe in the idea of ordinary beauty, or in the idea of a public that deserves ordinary beauty.
Crazy work. I mean, yeah, yeah, as you say, no one wants to pay for something like that. Like, I don't know. I It's really sad we don't have this pretty things again as still, and we everything looks so boring, looks so pale, looks like mass produced and just ugly. But on the other hand, we don't really need it to be like fancy. It's no There's no use for it. It's just nice to have. But if you or me, if someone of us would be in charge to make the decision to make these things pretty or save money for other infrastructure and stuff, we will probably also go for the route of, hey, let's do everything as cheap and as fast as possible because we need it as a society. But sure, it would be really peak if things would be a little prettier. Hi, Nicer, welcome in.
Museums and galleries are wonderful places where we can come and look at things that people used to make and admire their handiwork. They're not just dead historical artifacts. These are living echoes of different ideas about what the world is and what the world could be. But in the end, you can't live in a museum. Now, why things have changed is a significant question, but that's for another time. For now, what's important is to realize that things clearly have changed. and that we've learned this just by looking at all the ordinary objects around us. Now, this isn't about past versus present. It's about learning from the past in order to improve the present. And what the Victorians can teach us is that even ordinary, useful things can also be beautiful.
I mean, they can, yeah, sometimes they look nice. The modern world. That's some high quality video. That's really nice. Do they have other videos, like, not for now, but for another time? What are they making? Wait, this is the one and only video on the channel. Wait, what? Well, I wanted to say maybe we can look into another video from them, like another stream, but there's nothing else. No. Well, time for a follow, and maybe one day there's another video, we can check it out. Still a good watch, even for the second time. I see, yes, I mean, it was a really nice video, really well made. I think the video was really good, so this will be the channel if someone's interested, and I'll keep an eye on it if there's another video coming up soon. Nicer, thank you for the heart, appreciate it. No background DVT. Just because I can. I like the hair on the avatar. Thank you. It's pretty similar to my hair in real life. I have like a little over shoulder long hair. My base hair, well, not my base hair, but all my hair is dyed white and I have black tips. That's why I chose the hair on this model. You noticed Zombie on top of the glasses? Hell yeah, Zombie's also here with this model. It's unique, hell yeah. You know, it's written from the bins. Well, if I had the money, I would try to make it modern, but also try to get those old school designs back. Yeah, or just get a nice design. Even modern can look nice. It's not modern doesn't mean it need to be cheap and ugly. At least not all the time. How many models do you have? I have this one, the cheap model. I have the normal model you seen earlier, and I have a few 3D models I use in VR chat on for the VR streams. Oh, wow, little Chompy's cute. Sure, Chompy's cute. Chompy's like one of the MVPs here. You can say that because you're British. Oh, interesting. I am cheap and ugly, and so are you. Hell yeah, I am. Don't worry. Yeah, modern can be nice as well, but most of the modern things, I just find too plain. I get it, I get it. It always depends for what. If I think about my apartment I have here, I like to have it like a little bit more pale. I don't need to have this like fancy or old school stuff in my apartment or like I don't know, crazy furniture like special stuff and paintings with fancy frames. I really just have like the cheapest and most boring furniture in my apartment. Oh no, they're multiplying. No, they should multiply. I'm fine with like one of those. Yeah, you got 6K likes now. Last time I saw you had 3K. Oh, we have 49K. Why don't you buy these old turning wheel phones? Apparently, it is a trend to buy these shit that you can't even dial on but connect it to your smartphone via Bluetooth and buy a button click on the phone with that. How about that? No thanks. I mean, I don't need the most modern stuff. My phone is, how am I supposed to say it? Older, like, I don't know, probably like 7 years old now. And my previous phone I was also using for a long time. I don't need the newest stuff here, but I wouldn't want to go back to a phone with a physical keyboard. What do you mean, Shadow? What a nonsense. As long as it works, it's a phone. Same here. As long as it works, I will use it. I don't need to have the fancy modern stuff. At least for private use. I have a newer iPhone for for work reasons, like for face tracking and stuff. And that's fine. I need it for work, but I wouldn't get a phone that new for my private phones. If I had the funds, I would like some more detailed furniture. I saw a few in the modern things. I was not interested in all the showroom stuff they showed. Same here. I mean, if the funds were there, sure. If there's enough money for something like that, I'm in. Going complete fancy, but just like putting one fancy old piece of furniture in my apartment here that's like pale, boring, modern. Oh, that would suck. Did someone say money? Yes, money would be kinda peak, right? I'm listening. What do you mean? Yes, money is needed for a lot of things, like living. And with a lot of money, you can have fancy stuff. Well, I like example furniture that has the optic of heavy dark wood, but with more modern designs. I see. Oh, I thought I can get some. Sorry, I can't help with that. I'm fighting myself. I will need a good baseline there, I guess. It also should not be too much. Fair. That's good to hear, Shadow. How late is it? How long we stream today? Well, probably I'll just keep them for the next time. That's fine, we're 3.5 hours. Let me I have like 2 videos or something here we could have watched, but maybe I've been yapping a little tiny bitty bit too much. And I'm keeping them for next week. Where's my OBS? Here we are. Having no furniture's peak, I still throw my clothes in a moving box. I mean, same. A little, like 2 hours, 20 minutes. No one's gonna know. I have like a lot of clothing on a chair or in a, I don't know, just in a random box on the floor. Who needs furniture? Absolutely overrated, I swear. Exactly, just a waste of monetos. Waste of monetos and space. Yes, like, actually, furniture takes away so much space, like, in my room for VR, or like in the hallway. There's no space for such a thing as furniture. My clothes are in a box. I got a wardrobe, but I don't put my clothes in there. Same here. I mean, I have a wardrobe, but I barely use it. In the wardrobe, there's only clothing I don't wear anymore. Hi, Nico. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing good. My headache finally left me. I think my head is fine again. A body? What do you mean? Wait, how old are you? I'm 23 years old. Reckless has a body in his wardrobe. Well, that's fair. Hi, Miko. How are you doing? Welcome. We were just chatting for almost 2.5 hours, and after that, we were watching some videos. Oh damn, my eyes are still. I broke them. Why not apostolic? I thought you were like 20. 23 is like 20. What the hell? Crazy work. Fair, do you have one too? Is that something in common to have? Sure it is. That was like 10 years ago. No! No, it's not. I broke my eyes, and I don't know how. Oh, damn. That's so lost. Everything's broken. How's it going up, Berserk? Have you arrived? Like, well, you feel you feel fine again. You're home, no more work. Welcome back, Luca. I mean, for me, it is mostly because of funds, to be honest, but also the fact that I always wanted to move out of here and think of it as a temporary place and why I unpack temporary place. Same here, exactly the same for me. It's like I know I won't be staying here forever. It's to be honest, I still have unpacked cardboard boxes in my basement with stuff from when I moved here. Like, there's some stuff that you just don't need on a daily occasion or like not as often. And I will move away anyways again. Hi Akita, how are you doing? I have those boxes in my bedroom and my storage room next door. Same, in my storage room there's also a few boxes still that I've never unpacked. Damn, this toggle is annoying me. Which toggle is fucking up my eyes? What is it? Not this one. Huh? What is this? There's some toggles that are double bind. 69 69k channel points, nice. Ah, that's a good number, I see. Do you have a tail? Yes, that's a short tail. I don't know, it's just broken. I fucked up my eyes. I don't know how to fix it. Fix it that fast. I need to fix it soon. You should be glad I missed the 1 to K points ago. I know, that was literally what I was expecting when I started reading your message. I'll be honest. Good to be home and back with my Sorg account. Hell yeah. Alpha Sorg. You can spend 2k and then you have... Nero, why would you do that? Why would you say that? Where are you from? You can guess. Why would you do that? Yes, Kevin, tell him. Let's hate on the new gen funny number. Same brain cell again. Well, it's not hard to have the same brain cell. Not on this one. I've never spent any other than checkups. Yes, that's good. Nothing I can help you with, Emily, to be fair. Huh? What do you mean, reckless? Sorry that I wanted to be nice to Abby. I also want to be nice to Abby. But not with this. Not with this. Next time I am evil. No, please don't be evil to Abby. She's nice. I swear. I promise you can still be nice to her. But not like this. Hi Foxy, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Hi Surfista, hi. Hi Forgotten, hello, how are you doing? Go just pretend the stupid trend never existed. Well, I never understood it. I never got it. Some people tried to explain it to me. They showed me the original. It's just like, why is it funny? Chat, help me. What do you mean what I mean? You posted on X something about that you dislike 6-7 meme or something like that, and I post, oh, that's what you mean. I forgot. Yes. Evil. It doesn't make sense, and this is probably the thing why people think it's funny. Chat. It's time to end the stream.